And welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brand new season. So glad to have you with us on this journey. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Now here's Holiday. Antetokounmpo surveys. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Jokic, he's open. The rebound by the Bucks. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Denver.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each one won.
Well, if I had a calendar, I would have circled this one. But I love it when they get together. Last year, they split the two games between them, and I'll bet their battles are just as tightly contested this year.
Caldwell Pope's shot is off.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Shot's good by Antetokounmpo. Opening day of the regular season, Grant. Nothing quite like this first one of the year.
You know, as a former player, you know firsthand that there's so much anticipation and hard work that goes into making it to opening day. So everyone right now is on a level playing field, and the dream is still alive.
Now here's Lopez. Tries the spin move.
Blocking foul called on. And good. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Lopez. Knocks it down from distance.
And 3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
And here's Denver. 7-point differential. And Antetokounmpo over to help. And here's Caldwell Pope. Now here's Jokic. To end the run. They kick it out to Murray. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And off the schneid here, 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Soft touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel-good.
Well, Brent, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, still one of the league's elite players.
Unbelievable, BA, the way he started off his career. You felt like there was an end to his improvement. That hasn't been the case. Just a strong work ethic, his desire to compete every day that he's in the gym, and the guy keeps getting better. That's scary.
And Denver has possession after the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. Outside, Caldwell Pope. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Gordon. Denver the rebound. And here's Porter outside. Can't get it to drop. Milwaukee in the lead. Now Antetokounmpo. Give him 8. .146 left in the opening quarter. Jokic grabs the board. And so Jokic will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. He shoots it. Rebounded by Lopez. Milwaukee with the ball. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
That's his second personal foul.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we... talk about how unselfish they've been, just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. The Nuggets trail. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Three-pointer. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Well, not a volume shooter, but the three-point percentages from KCP, they're solid.
The layup falls.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Gordon. Back to Murray. Outside for Porter. From the wing. Offensive rebound. Murray from outside. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Well, a polished scorer and good recognition as Jamal Murray understood the timing that he needed to catch and fire.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
Back to Gordon. Here's Jokic. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Bucks ahead. They lead by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Well, Brent, when you think of the Bucks, it's hard not to remember their huge playoff disappointment in 2023.
Man, pretty crushing, right, BA? You got the #1 seed. You're a team poised to get back to the finals with a chance to win the championship and get knocked out in the first round. What a terrific regular season they had, and no one expected them to go out so quickly.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Michael Porter Jr. never lacks for confidence in his jump shot, but he said, offense for me should be an autopilot. I should be focused on the intangibles, the defense, the rebounding, the dirty work. That involves you in the game. Brian, the buy-in and the commitment to the little things has not gone unnoticed.
Yeah, I love that. That's a great point. Thanks, Allie. Antetokounmpo. Denver grabs the miss.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there. And what's unique about Michael Porter Jr., it's almost impossible to block his jumper.
Yeah, at 6'10", Grant, he's got that high release point. How are you going to close out and do anything to disrupt this guy in his shooting window? Nearly impossible. I'm the lead offensive shooter.
Back to Middleton. Antetokounmpo with it. 13 points in the game. 5 on the clock. here's Lopez from the arc. The shot that time not on target. Denver in the lead. Here's Caldwell Pope. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Caldwell Pope got 6 points.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Outside, Green. Back to Antetokounmpo. Outside for Green. To the inside. Ooh, Giannis using his length inside.
Assisted.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Murray drives in. Pass to Jokic. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. Timeout called. Milwaukee. And finally getting to full strength last season, the Nuggets showing how great they can be, Grant.
Well, the franchise's first ever championship, BA. And you look at all their top players just entering their primes. Plenty of runway left ahead of them.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Lopez. Back to Antetokounmpo. Lopez, the screen. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Lopez has got his second basket of the game. The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And a great job, Murray just getting inside the defense and knifing his way in.
And here is Antetokounmpo. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Giannis is one of those guys, you look at the end of the season, he's going to be up there in free throw attempts per game.
Brent, you were a 2-time NBA champion, so you must have the secret recipe. What wins in the playoffs?
Well, Tim Duncan, BA, I mean, obviously, you need a team. It can't be a one-man show, and you need that collective to come together and be playing their best basketball at the biggest time of the year. We've seen these heliocentric offenses, one's built around one superstar, and that becomes too predictable of an offense, or one where a guy can't struggle. If they struggle, the team goes home. So championships are won by teams, BA.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 20 points for him.
That's fun to see the handles coming out there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, how do you stop a near 7-footer who's got some dribble skills like that?
Here's Gordon. They trail by 1. Pass to Porter. Now Jokic. Clock at 6. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Lopez. Man, you watch Jrue Holiday, Brent. This guy is so tough, physically and mentally.
And BA, there's a lot of guys in the league that we say are underrated, but the secret is out on Jrue Holiday, especially after the way he played in the NBA Finals. This guy is the best defensive perimeter player on the floor, unselfish, and what a great backcourt partner.
Back to Jokic. Good work defensively by Lopez. And here are the Bucks now. They're on a 13-5 run. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Holiday. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Outside Porter. Launches it. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Milwaukee in the lead. Middleton, a good look. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Middleton's gotten his first basket of the night. Here's Murray. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
What if it goes? And that's not going to go. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Milwaukee. 27 on the night. He's had it his way. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Now a timeout called by Denver. The Nuggets trail. Well, Grant, how do the Bucks put the pieces back together and make a run at another title?
Well, the hope is this new coaching staff will unlock some new wrinkles and find ways to keep their offense from stalling in the clutch.
Here's Jokic. Second chance effort. For three, Gordon. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And it's good. 2 points. Lopez has gotten his third basket of the night.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. Pure from three-point range. Middleton's got 5.
And that kind of consistency from Middleton from 3, that's huge.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, everybody knows that Giannis Antetokounmpo is not just one of the best bigs in the league, but one of the best teammates all the way around. People say about him, he does everything. His teammates say he deals with guys, takes good care of them, makes sure they're healthy from top to bottom. He's the ultimate leader.
Special talent, Allie, and a special person. Thanks for that. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Grant, last season, Nikola Jokic came close to winning his 3rd straight MVP. But in the end, he won something more precious, an NBA title.
And that Finals MVP award more meaningful, both personally and in terms of his legacy. Being a winner is what matters in the end.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He has 29 now. An open look for Portis. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Back to Holiday. To the left side wing. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Up and over Gordon. Another one falls for Milwaukee.
I just love the ball movement. With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Murray for three. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And Murray shooting with this kind of efficiency. Look how fired up the bench is.
Timeout called, Milwaukee. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Well, Brent, the past several years have been the brightest in Nuggets history.
And it makes perfect sense. I mean, BA, you go out and you find a player that elevates everybody else, a guy who becomes the 2-time MVP. The talent on the roster has taken strides. They've done a great job in the draft process. It's great to see Denver becoming a legitimate powerhouse in the Western Conference.
Pass to Gordon. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Well, Caldwell Pope at the ready. He was totally prepared to take that one.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's Middleton on the wing. Outside, Green. Here's Portis. And the Bucks miss again. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation. They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
Yeah, possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go.
Now, Giannis preparing for that kind of attention from the defense, and he found a teammate with an open look.
Back to Murray. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive. 50 seconds left in the 3rd. Pass to Portis. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Green with the ball. Portis for 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
They kick it out to Murray. Gordon outside. Fires from deep. Rebound by Middleton. Milwaukee in the lead.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Now, every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Second team.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Jay Crowder. Milwaukee timeout. I have a question for you. Who wants the t-shirt?
We've got 13 seconds left in the 3rd. Left side, Murray. Right side, Caldwell Pope. An open look for Porter. And so it's Milwaukee with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back after. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Inside. Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Splash Mountain, Brook Lopez making them feel it.
That three's off the mark. Milwaukee with the ball. They're leading by 8 to the middle. And it's Lopez with the jam.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Hard to get upset at the defense there. Antetokounmpo is no easy matchup down low in the paint.
Well, Brent, one area of the floor where the Bucks really shine is on defense.
Yeah, no question. This defense is one that just smothers you, and if you're not ready for it, they can come at you defensively in waves. They don't let you rebound. They pressure shooters. They're going to make you work for every bucket. And the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Pass to Murray. Back to Jokic. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
And I like that from Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Defended by Gordon. From the paint. And no problem from Antetokounmpo as he finishes at the rim. Antetokounmpo's got 34 points. Pass to Jokic. Lets it go. And again, it's Denver converting.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Drills it from deep.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard from Adrian Griffin as he talked with the team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Middleton outside. Good chance here for Antetokounmpo. Kept alive. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Ooh, stolen by Murray. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Crowder grabs the miss. And the Bucks with the possession here. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Second team foul.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
Oh, man, nice jam from Middleton. The veteran swingman understands when to go after dunks like that.
Pass to Jokic. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there. At his size with that kind of touch, that is money.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Here's Jokic. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
You could argue Jokic is up there for the best player in the Western Conference. The stats sure accompany that.
Antetokounmpo outside. Against contact. Gotta stay strong.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
Rejected by Lopez.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
And it's Jokic with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 8. Murray's shot is good.
Jamal Murray wants it, and he got it.
And the Bucks call time here. They're in front by 5. 1:21 left to the fourth quarter of this one. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Lopez. The 3-ball. And it's Denver with a rebound.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his third foul of the game. Milwaukee in the lead. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Lopez.
Jokic showing off the defensive work there. Outstanding at staying in the face of his man.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Driving inside. Count it!
So reliable with the ball in his hands. Caldwell Pope wanted that shot, and he got it.
And here's Lopez. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Back to Lopez. Antetokounmpo inside. Back to Lopez. Yes!
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
From behind the arc. So we see the Bucks get the win here. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure. But they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Brent
call him King Bryant, not let the crown show. Watch me get him like Kobe, yeah. Sick with it, no COVID, yeah. Black clouds break open, yeah. Rain down black roses, yeah. I smell the rose and I'm focused, yeah. The game's cold but I'm frozen, yeah. The lanes are closed but I'm bowling, yeah. All mine but no cobras, all around no borders. All eyes take notice, recognize my importance. Never I'm immortal, got the culture on my shoulder. I see the vultures flying over, so now we marching like we soldiers until we walking like we strolling, yeah. 60 points in my last game, like that's game, yeah. You're put 5 rings on my last name. Oscar could have been my first. On one leg, on my last leg, on the last shot, that's work. No Achilles heel, like toe field, it's the last dance, like hard to go beating on my chest and goes right tat. This is black entertainment, baby. This is black power status, yeah. 2 fingers for the mama, see them screaming black mama matters, yeah. Heart goes out to Vanessa and the whole black mama family. BMF, hard to go beating on my chest and it goes right tat, yeah. This is black entertainment, baby. This is black power status, yeah. 2 fingers for the mama, see them screaming black mama matters, yeah. Heart goes out to Vanessa and the whole black mama family. BMF, yeah. BMF, on BET, yeah. We the best, yeah. We the best. On GODA, we there, yeah. We there. GOAT like Kobe B. Rest in power, that's hope for peace. Black Lives Matter fact, as a matter of fact.
Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Houston Rockets here at home, and an interconference matchup should be a good one. Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. And Greg, when we tip off a new season, it's not uncommon to see some nerves or even sloppy play.
No doubt. I mean, as a player, you put so much time and effort into preparing for the season. Sometimes emotions can get the best of you, and it can take a little time to settle into again.
And here is Brooks. And the turnover again by Houston. And it's Milwaukee's ball. It's Allen on the wing. To the middle. Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down.
Not that time. He was determined to get those points.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own.
And when you talk about Giannis's defense, he really has some unique attributes.
Boy, does he ever, Greg. I mean, you think about his length, his athleticism, his agility. He's a guy who can defend the ball and the screener almost at the same time because of that great length. So offenses sometimes go away from him in the pick and roll, which allows him to kind of play free safety on that back line as a rim protector.
And here is Van Vliet, following the three-pointer by Chris Middleton. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Kicks it down to Middleton. And to Antetokounmpo inside. Good work there as it goes.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Back to Van Vliet. Brooks right side. Over Middleton. And that one's good. Brooks.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Poke loose. Stolen by Van Vliet. To the paint. Here's Smith. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Boy, Smith put some real power behind that jam. Well done, young man.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Rockets trail by 6. Outside, Green. The shape. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Something I like about Jalen Green, that ability to go vertical and just adjust midair.
We call that great body control, partner, and you've seen guys over your time around the league where that's a special gift, and it really can make it hard for defenders. Green is excellent using that body and athleticism. Looking for a one-word descriptor for Jalen Green? The best one I come up with is exciting. The way he runs the floor and gives every play his all. This guy is just fun to watch.
It's Allen on the wing. There's Lopez with the 3. And here are the Rockets now. 4-point game. Pass to Green. .130 left in the first. Giannis grabs the miss. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. And the rejection by Smith.
Outstanding defensive awareness that time from Smith Jr. Excellent job wiping that shot away.
Second team foul. In for your Rockets.
1:16 left in the first quarter. Pass to Allen. 6 to shoot. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Rockets trail by 4. Over in the corner, Green. Inside. Here's Green. Rebound, Milwaukee. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped the game in this series last year.
You know, it was 1-1 split from two teams on the opposite side of the standings. You know, as we've said many times, anything can happen when you play out of conference.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Thompson up top. Outside, Green. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Here's Van Vliet. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Greg, remember back when the 22-23 season started and the Rockets were among the youngest teams in the NBA.
And it's hard to win in this league with youth and inexperience. Houston's front office aggressively adding quality vets like Fred VanVleet in hopes of stabilizing that roster. maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Rockets trailed by 3. Thompson outside. Ipo, Şengün. Here's Green. Great D that time from Middleton. And it's the Bucks ball. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
It is simply amazing to watch Antetokounmpo sprint the floor like an Olympic track star, covering up so much ground with those long strides the way he does.
Now Giannis, following the miss by Fred VanVleet from deep. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. There's the pick. Driving the lane. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Oh, tricky play by VanVleet to beat the close coverage. Slipping pass there for the finish.
Antetokounmpo inside. The wide open look here for Lopez. Offline with his 3. Here's Whitmore. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Well, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Now a timeout called by Houston. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
You know, Clark, I remember you had such a strong mid-range game when you were playing. Do you think it would have been hard to stretch your game out to 3 like a lot of guys are doing now?
You know what, Kevin? It's interesting. I was actually starting to try to add the three-point shot to my game way back in the mid-'80s as part of my development. So I don't think it's hard. It's a matter of putting the work in. And shooting is one of those skills in the game that can really be refined with good mechanics and just volume of work.
Now here's VanVleet. 5 points in the game. Screen by Smith. There's the triple. Crowder pulls it in.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo could arguably be called the most feared slasher in league history. He says, I just tried to read the crowd, read the walls, and see where I can beat them. There's a second there that you can attack the seams and change your speed. I've done this 25 to 30 times every night, so I know what to look for. Kevin?
He definitely does, David. A master at his craft. Hey, D.A., thanks for the report. Absolute heartbreak, Clark, for the Bucks last year in the postseason.
You're right, Kevin. It was a shocker to see the Bucks go down in the first round as the 1 seed. And Miami really handled them, too. Knocked them out of there in 5 games. The Heat played with a lot of energy, got contributions from a lot of different players, and key defensive stops with a balanced attack did Milwaukee in.
He hits the second from the line. And last season, Greg, the Rockets tied for the league's second worst record. They expect a different outcome this go-around.
Yeah, their veteran additions, headlined by Fred VanVleet, key to turning the tide, but also continued progression by their youngsters.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%. And now that Kevin Porter Jr. has settled into the league, he just keeps getting better.
Yeah, you know, he does it all. Scoring, playmaking, rebounding, defending, active in the passing lanes. Very few guys do it all the way that he does. He's got a well-rounded game.
And that one's good. Green.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Now here is Holiday. Still without a basket. In the corner, Middleton with it. Lopez outside. Back to Middleton. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. The drive by Green. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Well, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Holiday surveying the floor. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul. The game.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Number 9.
Pass to Green. Back to Porter. On the wing, Green. Here he goes. And Green slams it in.
Green is so agile. Even when Jalen has the ball in his hands, he can outrun a lot of guys.
A drive by Allen.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
Porter inside.
Flashy stuff there from Porter Jr. Defenders just couldn't stay with him.
For three, Middleton. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Houston on top, ending the second quarter with a 13-5 run. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. The lead is 2. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Brooks outside. Just 5 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot off. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Pass to Giannis. Down low. Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Antetokounmpo, nice pass there. Good at finding his open teammates.
Here's Van Vliet. Out to Smith. Back to Van Vliet. To the inside. Thompson misses. And the Bucks with possession here. Looking at the Bucks, GA, they've made the playoffs every year since 2017.
And Kevin, as long as Giannis is at the helm, that streak should continue for a while. He's arguably the best player in the world. Guys want to play with this kid.
Portis adding insult to injury. He'll have a chance for one more.
So if you look at the Rockets' struggles, Clark, over the last few seasons, what stands out to you?
Well, I think it starts at the defensive end of the floor, Kevin. I mean, a team is not going to make noise in the NBA if they don't defend consistently. I'm sure improving on D is a focus this season.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Boy, that stick-to-itiveness, not to give up on that play. Giannis never giving in or giving up.
Inside, it's thrown by Antetokounmpo. To the middle. There's Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Hey, I feel bad for those rims because Portis has no mercy on him, throwing it down with force.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
How about your lunch crew?
Hornets trail by 6. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bucks are more than willing to share the rock. Chris Middleton says, our team is so unselfish. If anybody has it going, that ball goes to them. Some games it's me, some games it's Giannis, some games it's Drew. We all have a great feel about it. Who has the best matchup and who can create the best look? Kevin?
And David, they're fun to watch. Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much. Back to Şengün. They can't stop the run with that one.
Well, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Houston moving it around. Here's Green. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Tell you what, he does not miss many of those. He's usually a very strong finisher in tight.
And the wide open shot from Connaughton. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And Vliet right side. Here's Şengün. And he lays it straight in. Şengün's got his second basket.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Bucks.
From deep, Antetokounmpo. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Here's Brooks. Misses off the right iron. Milwaukee leading by 10. Pass to Giannis. Stolen by Brooks. Looking to get back on track here. And Van Vliet lays it in. Van Vliet's got 7.
Great dime that time by Smith Jr. there. You see the floor awareness really starting to improve.
And so it's Houston with it. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando, and they'll take on the Magic. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. .51 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Middleton. Outside Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo. Portis. Landale grabs the miss. And so Green will bring it up for Houston. They trail by 6. Driving in. The rebound by Middleton.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Here's Green. It's hauled in by Giannis.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
and team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And it goes out of bounds. The last touch by Antetokounmpo. And so it's Milwaukee with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Milwaukee leading by 6. Holiday with it to the paint. There's Giannis with the slam.
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
The kick out to Porter. In the corner, it's Whitmore. Lock at 6. Pass to Eason. No good on the 3.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Here is Porter following the basket by Giannis. And Kevin Porter Clark was almost out of the league at one point. He has certainly turned things around.
Well, there was no question about his talent, but every young player has growing up to do some more than others, and he was in that category. But he's gotten himself together, and he's producing at a high level now.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. The shot by Holiday, no good. It's Şengün, top of the key. Pass to Porter. And the layup falls.
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperen Şengün. His game isn't all about power.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. It's trailed by 7. Whitmore with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Smith up top. Down low. Here's Şengün. And the shot is long.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And it goes down 2 points. And here are the Rockets now. To the inside. Here's Porter. And the shot goes down.
Man, that was impressive. Kevin Porter Jr. The concentration needed to score that one. Very impressive.
Now here's Giannis. In the corner, Middleton with it. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Timeout called for Rockets. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. Now, he asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Here's Şengün. Yep, that one goes in there.
Love when Şengün looks to score, especially from the interior.
To the left side wing. Here's Antetokounmpo. Against contact. Giannis Antetokounmpo forces it through.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
Back to Green. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Off target from three-point range. Gets trailed by 9. Van Vliet with the bucket.
And terrific hustle from Van Vliet in transition, getting up court fast to finish the fast break.
Giannis up top. Giannis slashing. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 26 points.
And, you know, Giannis gets to the basket in a nanosecond. He feels like nobody can stop him.
And he goes big with the dunk right over Jabari Smith.
And the clock is going to expire on him. An impressive all-around win for the Bucks.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
That one falls.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Now, here's Şengün. Back to Van Vliet. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Brooks. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And that's an intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
From deep, Giannis. Porter pulls it in. Here's Eason. it's tipped. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for them, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark.
Okay, Kobe doing work. 2-4 on my shirt. He the greatest on the court, and I'm the greatest. For the fourth ring. First, gotta get the gleam. Do it for Kareem. 2-4 so nice, my flow so mean. Catch me at the game, sitting next to Goldstein. Kobe Bryant Nikes, purple gold strings. Kobe in the game, dunking on the whole team. Black Mamba, attack conquer. Basketball beast, rap monster. Crossover good, a turnaround jumper. Or just drive the lane and dunk on dunkers. You know where it's going down, yo. This is the Lake Show, but don't drown, though. I call him King Bryant, now let the crown show. Watch me get him like Kobe, yeah. Sick with it, no Kobe, yeah. Black clouds break open, yeah. But I'm frozen, yeah. The lanes are closed, but I'm bowling, yeah. All mine, but no cobras. All around, no borders. All eyes take notice. Recognize my importance. Never mortal. Got the coach on us.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks for joining us as we start the new season. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Now here's Tatum. Inside. Ooh, Tatum slams it home.
Tatum, like most players, is best when he's aggressive and attacking the basket.
When talking about the Celtics, you'd have to say they have a unique 1-2 punch, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about it, B.A. To have Tatum on one wing and Brown on the other, that's a potent combination. And what a luxury for Boston. They complement each other so well.
Down low. White. Back to Tatum. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Tatum's gotten his second bucket.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And when it comes to Giannis Antetokounmpo, such a lovable player on and off the floor, Clark.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's just such a carefree, gregarious, outgoing personality. Somebody that doesn't take himself too seriously, and he likes to tell his fair share of dad jokes, too, which is pretty endearing.
Back to Tatum. From deep three-point land. The long-distance three is buried.
They immediately found their offensive rhythm, hitting 3 straight shots to start the game.
Antetokounmpo is doubled. Can't hit from in close.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Tatum. No good on the three. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. And here's Lopez. For three, Allen. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
It's not all about him out there. Giannis, a real example of a team-first guy.
Outside White. To the inside. And finished off by Tatum.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo is doubled. 5 to shoot. And here's Lopez from the arc. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
That's something that Lopez has added to his game over the years. You really have to guard him closely on the perimeter.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Allen outside. The three is up. And the Bucks hit again from deep. And nothing quite like opening night in the NBA. Clark, how nervous are some of the first-time players and coaches right now?
I think first-timers are certainly nervous. The butterflies are flying around. You just have to make sure they fly in formation. Nonetheless, when you have your first taste of being an NBA player or coach, it's a special night because you only can do a first thing one time.
So it's Milwaukee now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Antetokounmpo, bam!
This is why guys love playing with Holiday. I mean, because of how unselfish he is.
Right side, Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander.
max force throwdown.
Back to Antetokounmpo. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Pass to Middleton. Shoots over White. That one a little long.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Count that one.
Over the years, we've really seen Tatum elevate his offensive game. Now he's a dynamic, multi-level scorer.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 5. Now the Celtics on the move. And finished off by Tatum.
Yeah, I tell you what, Tatum really good at getting out in transition and taking advantage of what the defense gives you.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
To the paint. Here's Tatum. Missed inside.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. Got to appreciate that stop.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Holiday. For 3, Allen. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Allen's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. And over the years, one thing we've seen from Jrue Holiday, he is clutch, Clark.
He sure is, B.A., and not just at the end of games. I mean, he typically does whatever his team needs him to do to get a win. He can dominate from tip to the end of the game, or he can simply beat you with his competitive spirit.
Back to Holiday. Pass to Lopez. And here is Antetokounmpo. Hounded by Tatum. Tries to spin move. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Clark, with his mix of power and length, at times Giannis can seem unstoppable.
You know what? Not often is it that one guy forces teams to reconsider their whole defensive game plan, but Giannis forces you to build.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Al Horford.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
3-pointer is up. Middleton knocks it down from distance. Middleton's got himself on the board with a 3 there. To the middle. Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And Antetokounmpo, here we go. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. And Boston gets called for the foul.
You know, when Antetokounmpo puts his head down, man, it is a really terrifying sight for the defense when this guy's coming at you all limbs and arms and size and ball skills. Usually you just end up hacking away at him to stop him from getting to the hoop.
Timeout called, the Bucks. And the second free throw is good. And the NBA doing what they could to get rid of the take foul recently. Grant, it seems like a success.
Absolutely. It's been a huge success. fast breaks feel fast again. And penalizing take fouls has made the game much, much better.
Left side, Porzingis. Fades back. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
You know, Porzingis' ability to shoot the ball well from every level really opens up the floor for him and his teammates. He'll make that mid-range, Jay, as much as he makes threes.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. The kick to Tatum. From deep. And the Celtics another 3.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
And you think about the value of continuity, Clark. A new coaching staff for these Bucks, but the roster has had plenty of time to develop chemistry.
Well, I'll tell you what, Giannis is at the center of everything they do, BA, including winning that championship. Not many conflicting personalities certainly helps, and these guys are well molded together.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Outside Holiday. Pass to Allen. Antetokounmpo outside. Looking to end the run. Offensive board. Down low. Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
The big fella with the big finish. Lopez is rocking that rim. He's
been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
And the basket by Holiday.
Boy, from three-point range, Holiday can really be effective now. He's worked on that part of his game over the years and forces the defense as a result to have to come out and guard him at times.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Tatum. Tatum will take it all the way for the jam.
Man, I love how strong Tatum goes to the rack. When you give him room to get up, he's banging that thing.
And out of bounds, Boston will have it. Timeout called, Milwaukee. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year.
Last year, this team got the better of them in the season series, so they're looking to correct that.
And, you know, with two teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first half. Fires for three. The rebound by Allen.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Pass to Lopez. Holiday from long range. And another three for Milwaukee.
Well, that's a nice up-tempo play from Holiday. Got the rock and didn't waste any time finding your shot.
Inside. Here's Tatum. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston. 25 points and counting for him. They have relied heavily on his offense. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Antetokounmpo. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Well, everybody knows that Giannis Antetokounmpo is not just one of the best bigs in the league, but one of the best teammates all the way around. People say about him, he does everything. His teammates say he deals with guys, takes good care of them, makes sure they're healthy from top to bottom. He's the ultimate leader.
Special talent, Allie, and a special person. Thanks for that.
Boy, this team takes on a different attitude when Porzingis imposes his will like that. His energy and attitude, infectious.
Against contact, Giannis stays strong.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And a valuable piece in the rotation, Clark. Grayson Allen can really shoot it.
Love his accuracy from behind the arc. Very efficient in his offensive game. And when he keeps himself under control emotionally, which he's done much better and much more of as a pro, he's a really good player.
Antetokounmpo outside. Kicks it out to Middleton. It's Middleton on the wing. Antetokounmpo outside. Rebound Boston. Next up, the Knicks in New York. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on.
Boy, Brogdon has such outstanding vision as a playmaker. Easily spots the wide open man there.
Goes up from the top of the key. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 6 in the quarter.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. Here's Lopez. 5 points in the game. Middleton outside. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Middleton's got 6.
Well, I like seeing Middleton stroke it from downtown. That release of his, pure as white-driven snow.
And Horford powers it home.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Out to the right wing. Outside Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Well, Clark, in the 2023 playoffs, the Milwaukee Bucks got sent home in the first round.
And in an 8-versus-1 seed upset. We all thought they were set to make a deep playoff run. But injuries, untimely as they were, and the Heat had other plans. Boy, he's got such outstanding vision for a big guy, and he's a willing passer. He knows the importance of keeping the ball moving.
Connects from downtown. Middleton's got 6 points in the quarter.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Back to Tatum. Okay! Tatum punching it home.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
The Bucks trail. To the inside. Lopez. Outside Holiday. For 3. The rebound, Celtics.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
On the wing, Tatum. Hey, Tatum getting it done inside.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Back to Lopez. Lets it fly. And so the ball out of bounds. Middleton touched it last. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Porzingis sets a screen. Fires it. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Antetokounmpo is doubled. Allen outside. Oh, they get a hand on it. Back to Lopez. Shot clock at 2. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Here's Porzingis. The shot won't fall. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Celtics out in front, up by 5. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. The Celtics with the lead. Outside, Brown. Pass to Horford. Over Middleton. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They'll pin that on Chris Middleton.
Al Horford is a really high IQ big guy. I mean, he also does a little bit of everything for this team. He's extremely valuable.
Timeout called. Milwaukee.
Please give a big round of applause for your Must You Dancing.
Check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard from Adrian Griffin as he talked with the team. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. That one misses. And Grant, you look at the longevity of Horford's career. He's done a great job reinventing himself.
You know, B.A., he added the 3 to his game once he hit 30, and that has extended his career by changing how he plays. He still can be an X factor on any given night.
Screen by Antetokounmpo to the paint. Ooh, Giannis using his length inside.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard it.
Down low. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's on Drew Holiday. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
Sinks it from distance.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. And stolen by Holiday. Here's Allen. And it's all tied up.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Here's White. Now here's Tatum. Brown looking around. Just 5 to shoot. Tatum with a screen. Ooh, Brown inside. Hey, he's more than just a shooter.
Strong and explosive Jaylen Brown is a tough matchup in the painted area.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. At this point of the game, fourth quarter, it's always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the plans, these players are getting a much-needed chance to get hydrated with some Gatorade. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. Trailing by 2. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. Lopez for 3. And that comes off the assist by Middleton. Lopez has got 6 in the quarter.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. And if you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. They kick it out to Porzingis. Three-pointer off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Back to Allen. Pass to Lopez. Just 5 on the clock. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. And Lopez gets it to go. And now a 3-point Bucks lead.
When you have a reliable big man like Lopez who can get you buckets like that, it's really such an asset for a team.
Oh, how about White? Gets all the way to the cup. Nice.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
And the basket by Holiday.
I tell you, boy, he comes up big at the right time. I love his demeanor, though. His disposition says all business, and I'm ready for whatever is needed.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And stolen by Brown. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, and high-stakes shots are always extra challenging. Now, Brown just needs to focus on his mechanics and get it done.
And he makes both free throws.
Just so reliable at the line. There was never a doubt that those were money.
To the middle. Here's White. White coming through.
The playmaking of Brown continuing to evolve. Nice dime there.
The Bucks trail. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Your foul shots aren't Giannis' strong suit, but here's his chance to show up the haters.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Outside, Brown. They kick it out to Porzingis. Clock at 6. Yes! Kristaps showing some range.
But you know what, guys? You want the ball in Porzingis' hands in clutch moment. Why? He's an impact player.
Right side, Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. Giannis to the cup. Money.
You talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot. And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments. Middleton, the kind of player that simply relishes the pressure. He's comfortable taking the big shots.
Inside. Here's Horford. Count it!
I tell you, somebody got to Al Horford. He's playing with a lot of fire.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
The defense needs to be just as sharp, but it's not over yet.
Here's Tatum. Yes!
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Stout defense comes from not only contesting the shot, but also grabbing the board.
So we see the Celtics get the win here. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season.
Yeah, the game's cold, but I'm frozen. Yeah, the lanes are closed, but I'm bowling. Yeah, all mine, but no cobras. All around, no borders. All eyes take notice. Recognize my importance. Never I'm immortal. Got the culture on my shoulder. I see the vultures flying over. So now we marching like we soldiers. Until we walking like we strolling. Yeah, 60 points in my last game, like that's game. Yeah, you're put 5 rings on my last name. I skirt could have been my first. On one leg, on my last leg, I want the last shot. That's worth. No Achilles heel, like toe field. It's the last dance, like. Hard to go beating on my chest and goes right tat. This is black entertainment, baby. This is black power status, yeah. 2 fingers for the mama, see them screaming black mama matters, yeah. Heart goes out to Vanessa and the whole black mama family. BMF, hard to go beating on my chest and it goes right tat, yeah. This is black entertainment, baby. This is black power status, yeah. 2 fingers for the mama, see them screaming black mama matters, yeah. Heart goes out to Vanessa and the whole black mama family. BMF, yeah. BMF, on BET, yeah, we the best, yeah, we the best. On GODA, we there, yes, we there. GOAT like Kobe B. Rest in power and soul for peace. Black Lives Matter fact. As a matter of fact.
This is opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. It's East versus West here in Milwaukee. The Bucks hope to put on a show for this home crowd. And what a stretch it's been, Brent, for this Milwaukee franchise. All started by the drafting of Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, just identifying him is one thing, Kevin. You got to also acknowledge the work that Giannis has put in. After that, they have done a great job of building around him. Had that not been the case in Milwaukee, you have to wonder whether he would have re-upped and signed that extension with the Bucks to continue his career here, and what would have happened in free agency.
Now here's Curry, following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Allen. Holiday with the three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. This game against Milwaukee here, it's their first look to start the season.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just 2 powerhouse teams facing off.
Well, if I had a calendar, I would have circled this one. But I love it when they get together. Last year, they split the 2 games between them, and I'll bet their battles are just as tightly contested this year.
Here's Holiday. After the made shot from Klay Thompson. Beyond the arc. The shot by Holiday, no good.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
To the middle. Pass to Thompson. Shoots it up. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Well, Looney knows his role, good at keeping the ball moving and finding the right man for the shot.
Holiday with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Here's Giannis. Drops it in from 11 feet.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
And Greg, when we tip off a new season, it's not uncommon to see some nerves or even sloppy play.
No doubt. I mean, as a player, you put so much time and effort into preparing for the season. Sometimes emotions can get the best of you, and it can take a little time to settle into a game.
Screen by Giannis. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
Pass to Curry. 3-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got his 3rd basket of the night. Bucks trail by 5. Now here's Antetokounmpo. And it's Looney with the rebound.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And the wide-open shot from Green. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Averaging less than 9 points a game for his career, but Draymond Green does everything else on the basketball court. Greg, I know you admire that.
Yeah, of course, the former Defensive Player of the Year, a tremendous playmaker, but the biggest skill, Kevin, is his mouth. He's a great communicator out there to keep this team connected.
And here is Curry, following the 3 from Drew Holiday. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Here's Lopez. Fires from deep. And Giannis Antetokounmpo for 3. Antetokounmpo's got 9.
And Giannis really trusting his rhythm right now with his offensive game.
Curry is inside. Five on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And Lopez with the block. Nine seconds left in the first quarter of the game. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Again, Giannis missing. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be right back after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And last season, the Warriors' so-called two-timeline approach seemed to fall flat, didn't you think, G.A.?
And whether it was chemistry or younger players still growing into their roles, the Warriors are now clear. There's only one timeline, and that's Steph Curry's.
Now here's Paul. Golden State moving it around. 5 to shoot. Here's Jackson Davis. It's rebounded by Portis. Milwaukee leading by 3. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's Crowder. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And when you look at the veteran Jay Crowder, Brent, what impresses you most about his game?
Well, I think he's just accepted his role, Kevin, a high-energy guy who plays tough defense, and that's someone who's going to help you out, especially the way he can stretch the floor and occasionally knock down key threes. Crowder has done such a great job of carving out a career as being a tough and dependable defender.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Back to Curry. Out to Saric. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Saric, one of those guys with size and a combination of a deft touch. And in close, he's effective.
And here is Portis. That 3 off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Payton, that's good.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Now here's Beasley. Hasn't made one yet. Outside Crowder to the right side. Beasley outside. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And the basket by Payton. Payton's got his second bucket tonight.
And Saric, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
Knocked loose. Pass to Green. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Warriors making a change here.
Substitution for the Warriors.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Crowder from outside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just get yourself into the right spot, and Crowder waits for that one to knock it down.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Chris Paul is on the back 9 of what will be a Hall of Fame career, but he's not ready to hang it up just yet. He said, I don't know if I can ever retire because the emotional roller coaster that you go on during a game, for real, there's nothing like it. His love of the game has never been in question, Kevin. Back to you.
Yeah, you're right, David. Never in question. Hey, thanks for that story. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And Wiggins' game continues to evolve. You saw that right there. Good eye movement, found the shooter.
Green drives in. And the wide open shot from Connaughton. No good from outside. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Well, that's 3 of their last 5 baskets in transition.
And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Oh, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. And that chess match is where they hope to improve.
Count that one. Paul's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Portis the screen. Inside. And that one is off. Some solid defense from Saric. Here's Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
And how about the acrobatics from Andrew Wiggins? Way up that time.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. The kick out to Crowder. Beasley for 3. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Here's Jackson Davis. And he banks in the layup. And now a 9-point Warrior lead.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And don't go away. We'll be right back. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Now here's Curry. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Antetokounmpo. Not that time. His 6th miss. He's made 4 of 10 so far. Hey, Brent, here we're looking at Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's arguably the best player right now in the NBA. Not just the NBA, worldwide.
That's a lot of space, Kevin, but you're not wrong. He is the best two-way player in the league. With his physical dominance, he impacts the game in ways that no other player can.
Warriors leading by 7. Pass to Curry. Thompson outside. Thompson hammers it down.
Great signs as Clay goes vertical that time.
Here's Giannis. Draymond Green pulls it in. And it's the Warriors' ball. Outside Curry. Over Holiday. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
From deep, Giannis.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And he makes that one. And the Warriors lead by 13.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
From deep, Giannis. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Looking to end his...
Okay. I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Curry way outside. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Curry's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors. So the Warriors, GA, last summer deciding to maximize the Curry, Clay, Draymond timeline.
And have slowly swapped their youth for vet contributors. Sent Poole out for the veteran Paul. They know the window is closing and want one more title.
And he's good on the second.
Brent, don't you love what a team player Giannis is? A star with very little ego.
One of the things, Greg, he does so well is deflect everything or reflect everything back to him. It's about him. He'll compliment his teammates, and then he'll take on the responsibility when the team isn't playing at its highest level.
Now, Antetokounmpo after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Back to Lopez. For 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Lopez has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Good soft hands there from Lopez. Efficient in the catch-and-shoot motion.
Thompson outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Bucks trail by 10. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And the defense, you thought they were helpless before. Now Giannis is hot.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Now here's Green. Over Holiday. And Green gets it to go. Green's got his second basket of the night.
And Draymond did a good job of getting some space there and rooting himself to collect. Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
Now here's Curry. 12 points for him. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
That one on Thompson.
Hard to get upset at the defense there. Antetokounmpo is no easy matchup down low in the paint.
And the Warriors making a change here. And Milwaukee calls their first timeout of the game.
Attention fans. Now on the court is your squad. Get loud and let them hear it. That was your forward court crew dancing. Get loud once again for them.
And both free throws good for Giannis.
You think about Giannis and just how special of a player he is. We know off the court the endeavors he's into. I mean, this guy has really grown into a global ambassador for the game of basketball.
He is almost money when it comes to finishing in close. Nice bucket there to increase the lead.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Giannis from outside the arc, and the rebound goes to the Warriors, led by as many as 14 points.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis able to get stops from anywhere on the court.
Lopez with the steal. On the wing, Giannis. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And we've reached the end of the third. Warriors ahead. They lead by 8. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Bucks trail by 8. The kick out to Lopez. Here's Giannis. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
Giannis so strong. He almost invites that kind of contact, and then he says, I'm going right through you. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
On the free throw, no good. And the new CBA challenging the top spending teams, Brent. That certainly affects the Warriors, doesn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, the roster is not getting any younger, but it's getting more expensive. So to sustain that kind of payroll, especially with the way the tax system is set up, it's something the Warriors are just going to have to deal with at some point and make some very critical decisions around what this roster is going to look like.
4 on the clock. The high post shot. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Good. Giannis has got 4 points this quarter.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball. Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Giannis with it. Now Green defending. Back to Giannis. Antetokounmpo is a monster inside.
So much strength and quickness coming from Giannis.
Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs. From deep, Giannis. And Paul pulls it down.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going. Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Warriors calling timeout. Attention fans, here come your Box Breaker crew.
And the Warriors making a change here. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. Now he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Giannis.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half. Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
The first one falls.
At the line for the Warriors.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Bucks trailed by 5. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's off on that one. And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. They've led by as many as 14 points. And Jackson Davis gets it to go.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here. So exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
Now here's Paul. Down low, and he goes in for the dunk.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Giannis high post. The kick out to Lopez. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Wow, Lopez stepping up. What confidence from the big fella.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And up the court from the Bucks on the break. Draymond Green pulls it in. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Jackson Davis.
So much attention on Steph that really opens up the floor.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Lays it up and banks it in. Antetokounmpo's got Trump now in this quarter.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Green.
Well, this team trusts everybody, and this time the trust was in Draymond Green.
Here's Giannis. It's good. And now they trail by just 4.
And that's what you want your leaders to do. Giannis stepping up in a big way.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. .44 seconds left in the game. The 11-footer. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Jackson Davis. And he jams it with authority.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. They set the pick. Giannis with it. Now defended by Wiggins. And now they trail by just 4.
Now that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
To the paint. Ball with the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 6.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides. And you better choose wisely. That's my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. This Boston crowd ready to roar in this Eastern Conference matchup for the Celtics. From deep. Oh, Kuumbo drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket, but he'll go to the line to shoot three. No doubt, Greg, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player, and this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
Middleton can't get it to go.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Here's Tatum driving inside. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Pass to Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo after the miss from Derek White. And Greg, when we tip off a new season, it's not uncommon to see some nerves or even sloppy play.
No doubt. I mean, as a player, you put so much time and effort into preparing for the season. Sometimes emotions can get the best of you, and it can take a little time to settle into a game.
RJ, when we talk about the Boston Celtics, they've transformed into a real heavyweight out east.
Oh, they are a dominant team out east. One of the dominant teams in this league. Look, they have so much young talent and talent that they drafted and developed. This group, their only job is to contend for championships.
And here's Tatum for three. Knocks down the three ball. Tatum's got 6.
What is he doing? You gotta get out to Tatum. He is too good of an outside shooter to be given that much airspace. What?
Giannis is double. Connects from three-point range.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's Tatum. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Tatum's got his 3rd basket of the night. Pass to Giannis. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Clock at 4. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And we've seen Giannis elevate his scoring ability over time. Great bucket there.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
And it's sent back by Lopez.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots.
Now White, after Chris Middleton missed from long range. Horford from outside. And the Celtics another 3.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Outside Holiday. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
There's so little ego in Giannis's game. It's not about him out there. He wants to make the game easier for his teammates.
Now here's Brown. He has yet to score. Yep, it counts.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Pass to Lopez. Allen for 3. And Boston with the rebound. This game against Milwaukee here. It's their first look to start the season.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Now here's Brown. After the miss from Derek White. Here's Porzingis. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Giannis. The 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Antetokounmpo's got 11.
You like to see Giannis hitting those, but you'll live with that if you're the defense.
Porzingis with the steal. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bucks. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring. So far for the Bucks.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing, Coach will be thrilled with the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Oh, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. That chess match is where they hope to improve.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are a powerhouse, but they also know they're going to get every team's best shot, and they've got to be ready. All-star Jaylen Brown says comfort will kill you. These teams aren't waiting around to let us win the game. You've got to go out and prove it every single night. Success is earned every single night. Kevin, I hope to earn success tonight with my sideline report.
David, you are in the Hall of Fame, my man. You have earned it. Thank you so much. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Celtics trail by 9. Here's Brogdon. And he makes good on the layup.
And Brogdon is used to having to overcome tough defense. That is just quality composure there by him.
Pass to Portis. Beasley outside. Portis the screen. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Beasley. Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
The shot by Brogdon wide open. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Skidoo.